So you're bringing up, I think, one of the first keys of living mindfully. The idea that I would like to have some free will in my own life. That's my choice. It's a fascinating topic. People say that the reason we suffer is because we have free will. I often think about the reason we suffer so much is because I don't have free will, because I don't have the ability to choose one thought over another. I don't have the ability to respond to a situation the way they want. I've never met the person in my life that doesn't want to be a good person. I just haven't. And I work with people in penitentiaries, and people who have done really harmful things, and people who have done incredibly painful things. And in working with them, in their heart, if you go back to who they really want to be, and go back childhood and so forth, they wanted to be a good person. But their environment, the conditioning, the things that have happened, the abuse that has happened, the violence that was part of their life, created conditions where it was really hard for them to show up in a way that they felt good about and was meaningful and good for them.
So is mindfulness then a way to develop free will?
Yeah. The one piece.
One piece.
Yeah. So mindfulness is a big topic.
Yeah.
You see all the research on mindfulness. We teach mindfulness. And there's lots of definitions of mindfulness. And nobody quite agrees on exactly what it means. But at one level, mindfulness, the actual training within its origins, is a certain pitch level of attention. The ability to have such a level of attention, to be aware of your thoughts, your activities, things that you're doing, without this elaborative process. Some people say it's being in the present moment, non-judgmentally, and what they're talking about is to have such an ability to be attentive, aware in this moment, without telling a lot of stories about what's happening, without prejudging, without bias, without, like if I'm feeling bad or if I'm feeling a little anxious or nervous, that colors how I'm going to be in any environment.
So relating to what you were talking about last time about being delusional, we take something and then we tell a story and all of a sudden we're in delusion. We're 3 blocks away in delusion.
Right. Our mind's already telling a story and labeling it and making it something that hasn't even happened yet, may never happen.
Yeah.
I mean, when we think about worries, fears, stresses, anxieties, how much of that has not happened?
Right.
How much of that is only in my mind? And what we'll find is that mental afflictions, the source is in our mind, and it's the stories and how we attend to the situations in our event that have a prevalent impact on those stresses, worries, and concerns, which is very different from if I'm abused as a child. Well, that's a valid thing. It happened. But my mind and my stories about future events and things that have happened, and often even going back to old stories that aren't actually very accurate, which is different from ones that happen to me that are accurate, that are and do have an impact. So, for example, what we attend to, and this is the first key, is attention. What I pay attention to becomes my reality, right? That's what I attend to. So, do I have free will in my life means, do I have the ability to choose one thought over another? Do I have the ability to, if I decide not to worry about something, to not worry about it? Do I have the ability, if I want to show up with kindness and patience, to actually show up with kindness and patience? And so to develop free will, the ability to attend to what I choose to, rather than have my mind drag me around from one thought, one fear, one worry. I'm planning now and I need to do this, or I'm, thinking about what happened in the past. I don't even know where my car keys are.